Hello, I've got here for you a 541 centimeter long vehicle from Weinsberg, the Carabus 540mq, 205 centimeters wide, 187 internal width, 278 height, 190 centimeters internal height, and it gives you a huge amount of payload, nearly 900 kilos. In its base form, it'll be a bit less by the time you start sticking things onto it, such as solar panels, etc., all the other stuff that one takes along as extras in vehicles. Now, I am a big believer in the 500, the small sized vehicle, because I think you get a tiny van, and this, in my opinion, is a tiny van, and it allows you to park in smaller places. You can use it for knocking around town and the like. So these things are really positive about it. As far as this is concerned, one of the problems obviously you miss it. Well, I need a bigger van to live and carry stuff around with me. You've got the storage here, you've got space here, which is completely wasted. Cannot see at all the point of that. That not only impinges on the headroom of whoever may be here, but you can do absolutely nothing with it, except perhaps to charge your phone up at night, because there's one USB. So if you're a sad case like me, living in the van by yourself, and your dog doesn't have a mobile phone, then you can actually they can charge that up there. One good thing about these things is, though, there isn't a strong light from them which shines at night. You can of course put your head, I suppose, that way, so that then you wouldn't have the problem of the banging your head. Although note how this is contoured around here to go around the washroom, which is here. Now it says here optimal standing height. Can't agree with that one, and I'm going to demonstrate why. If I come in now, I am 175 centimeters tall, and so we do have a little bit of height here. But if you're much taller than I am, this vehicle isn't suitable. You need to get a different vehicle. It's got 2 drainage holes. You can have a look at other vehicles which have 3 from this from the same company. Here we've got this sink with and again it's got a small drainage hole. Not a good idea. They get blocked up easily. And this thing here comes away. This cutting board, at least that's what I think it's meant to be. Don't know if maybe you're supposed to chop your onions up once you're in here, and you can stick the onion peels down there. Maybe that's the point of what that is, or maybe that's to keep the soap in. I still haven't worked that one out. In here, this comes out like that, and we find a selection of plugs. Doesn't fit, but never mind, it's the thought that counts. At least it was here. Let's try this one, see if this one fits. Oh, that one does fit. Yeah, okay, well, never mind. There's not so much plug which is the problem. What one really wants to find is a net to catch the bits that fall off your body. Anyway, in here we have got, so it says LED everywhere. We've got here a bit more storage. There's storage up here, and this is a good place, however, to keep the ladder, which comes in 2 parts. So you'd extend that accordingly, and that would allow you to get into the tent in the roof. Bear in mind, this tent is nothing more than a single layer, and whereas in the summer when it's roasting, you can have this out here and you might have a nice cool breeze with a minimal interference from insects, because there's a net up there. Outside of the 3 or 4 months of summer, then you're going to get pretty cold. It's not going to work, and that I need to point out to everybody. Of course, the vehicle's quite small, and you could do with the extra space. For a rental model in the summer, it's a good idea. For buying something like this, you're paying what? Depends on the vehicle, but between 5,000 and 10,000 euros for a tent in the roof. Well, I have my doubts, as well as taking the extra weight that the tent actually weighs, which can be up to 100 kilos or thereabouts. What's up here? A bit more storage. Oh, it's quite deep. That's quite nice. Not quite a lot of space there, and there's a ledge as well. USB up there, and you can stick it in this bit here, which seems to be a good place to put your phone. Actually, I quite like that. Even though I normally don't like things which are not covered by elastic or something along those lines. There's the light for, and Truma diesel heating, and here we've got the state of play, electricity, the water. You turn your water tap on by pressing that. I'm not going to do it, and so on. All right. So 75,000 euros. Did I say that? Can't remember. Let's have a look at the back. Sorry, I said this was Truma diesel heating. I got that wrong. Truma diesel heating is an option. It's gas heating. Sorry, I apologize. I'm getting my vehicles mixed up. And 2 cylinders in there for gas. And of course, as with all camper vans, you can lift all of this up if you want to. That gives you this amount of space under it. It will actually, if one were to take the mattresses off and stick them up there, you can hold that up the top, and there's even a strap there to do it with. Up here we will find 230 volts, and there's a LED strip under both of the cabinets, and if from here you can get more of a view of what a completely pointless piece of furniture is this shelf here. What's this do? I have to turn it on. Oh, there, you turn it on there. No, you don't. Don't know. Turn it on somewhere. Right, good. Let's see. What does it say there? Right, closed, optimized. So there's no cold bridges, insulation. Anyway, sorry, I'm just there isn't insulation there. That is utterly clear. That. Look, it's on the. I am really wound up with things something like that. If they put it on the wall, it wouldn't have bothered me so much. Where I think there is insulation. There is. I can't. Yeah, there is insulation in there. There's no insulation on that door. That is. Ooh, that's wound me up. That. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a bad temper now. Okay. Right, got these the windows here, which if you're into breaking into vans, that there won't be much of a problem getting that one there open. Okay, look, that is a small. I do like small vans, right, myself, because I think that's good. What I'd suggest, rather than the Fiat Ducato, is to get the Ford, because the Ford offers so much more space. I mean, it's roughly the same price either way, but the advantage of the Ford is it's higher. You got space that goes up. I've just noticed a problem with this one. Is that a problem, having the awning sticking over like that? Quite honestly, I don't know. I noticed they've done it on other vans as well. If anybody's got any opinions on that, who knows about from the structural point of view, because it does strike me as being a bit odd. Just noticed that now. Anyway, if somebody'd like to make a comment on that, I'd be grateful, because I'm quite honest, I don't know. The advantage here is this. Look, you've got stacks of space standing up, and I'm even going to take you into the washroom here, so we can compare the two. Here, now I'm in the washroom. Look at that. Oh, that got stacks of space. Huge amounts of space there above me. So, from my point of view, I think the Ford is better than the Fiat. The rest of it, is very, very similar inside. It's not, it's a camper van. There's a slight difference in the length. This is about 10 centimeters more. Or 9 centimeters more. But it will burn more fuel than the Fiat Ducato, but not significantly more. I mean, probably up 5% or something like that. It will up 5 to 10 because of the way, the shape. But I do think that's a better. Bear in mind, there's German language got two words One is the Reisemobile travel van, so when you're driving, the one's Wohnmobiles are living in. I think that offers more for living in than the Fiat does. And I own a Fiat. There is nothing wrong with Fiat. I know the jokes, fix it again, Tony, and all the rest. But I don't think that is... I've nothing wrong with the engine, in my opinion. As far as the engines are concerned, I'd rate them similarly. There were problems with the older Fords. For example, I had one in 2007 Ford. Yeah, there definitely were problems which you didn't get in the Fiat. Anyway, good. So that is this vehicle here, the Carabus 540 from Weinsberg, the cost of almost 70,000. And I don't recommend Weinsberg as a brand, but so I need to make that point very, very clear. I think rather than get something like this, I would have a look at the CAMPER version, or the version from Pilot, for example, both of which are cheaper anyway. That's my opinion. You've got the same base vehicle. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that interesting, and all the best from me in Stuttgart, Germany.